What's good, everybody? It's your brother New Breed coming through with another video. You're not tripping. People really are moving different now. Some of you all may have second guessed it. Some of y'all may be a little bit shocked and bewildered because you see the sudden shift in people that were close to you. And a lot of those people use gaslighting and manipulative tactics. But you're not tripping. Their true intentions are beginning to show. And once you see it, you just can't unsee it. You're living in a time now where people can mimic true connection. Meaning, they can speak the language. They can use all the words to make it seem like they understand the dynamics of true friendships, relationships, partnerships, etc., etc. But in actuality, it's not authentic. They're only speaking the language to curate some type of image for themselves. But they're truly not connected. And you will know this when you see the inconsistency in these people. When things get difficult, when you are no longer a convenience to them, when they can no longer leave you emotionally bankrupt, when they can no longer gouge you of your essence and your time, then they're going to show you just how disconnected they really were from you. In fact, they disconnected from themselves and God too. Now, the mass majority is just walking around with a mask, being as performative as possible. And now there's no true connection. But as God's chosen people, we are beginning to realize something. That people who can see what's going on and feel the change, we are few and far in between. So it makes you want to value those people more. Because the people that's off in the world with no type of loyalty, they don't value us. See, brothers and sisters, a lot of y'all probably wondering why somebody just switched up on you all of a sudden. First and foremost, don't worry about it. Count it all joy. Secondly, I need you to understand that their value system is skewed. A lot of those people are morally corrupt. And a lot of them just took you for granted. They didn't realize who you were. And that's why a lot of the times you got to remove yourself so they can actually see the value that you placed in their lives. But so many people in the world are entitled. And they expect you to give your time, your energy, your efforts to them. And they think that they will never lose it. So they'll treat you any type of way. They will disrespect you. They will disregard you. They will try to put you in a place where you're over explaining. At some point, a lot of you brothers and sisters, y'all just got quiet and just started watching how people move. And then you had to catch on to the patterns. And then you realized that a lot of people didn't have your best interests at heart. How many of you all have been in situations where you told people around you what was going on in your life, or perhaps there was an offense and you brought that to someone and said, hey, this hurt me in this area. You tried to communicate openly. And they found a way to turn it around and blame it on you. They decided to be avoidance. That's a person that does not care about how you feel. And that's a person that you should remove yourself from. See, brothers and sisters, you're growing in wisdom, you're growing in discernment, and you don't have time to be around people who don't value you. And that's one of those narcissistic traits that a lot of you all have been preview to. And once you learn the patterns of these individuals, at first, before you learn the patterns, they might shock you a little bit. You're like, hold on, are these people really operating this evilly or this wickedly? The answer is yes. You're not tripping. This is a spiritual warfare. We battle not against flesh and blood, but wickedness and principalities. And Satan really does summon people to try to sow discord in your life and create confusion. Satan really does have his plants. And they're set up to be a distraction in your life. They're set up to cause you to stumble. And the Bible tells us not to be ignorant of Satan's devices. See, they'll tell us that we're thinking too much. When we examine human behavior the way we do, when we intricately break down what's happening in today's culture, they'll say, you know what, you're overthinking. That's not the case at all. The Most High is training us for things to get worse. And we have to ensure that we are around the right people. People who bring us peace, clarity. People who reciprocate the same energy we give out. People who can see us for who we are. A lot of you brothers and sisters got to get away from negative people. Get away from people who only see your shortcomings but don't see your potential. A lot of you all got to get away from a lot of these fair weather friends with tricks up their sleeve that can only act like they're real and authentic. But when tested, and it could be the slightest test, it can be the slightest inconvenience, and then all hell breaks loose. Why? Because they already had ill intentions. They already had envy in their hearts. So at the slightest inconvenience, they'll go ahead and reveal that they're completely wicked and that they hate you. And see, a lot of those individuals was only tolerating you to see your downfall. Literally just tolerating you to get what they want out of the situation or circumstance. But in actuality, they hate your guts. They think that they're better than you. And they're sadly mistaken. See, brothers and sisters, They thought your compassion was weakness. They thought your empathy was weakness. But really it was strength. And they confuse your patience as something that you can just take advantage of. But a lot of them are going to have a rude awakening. While they're moving different, just watch the company they keep. Just watch the type of characters that they attract. Just watch how they self-sabotage a lot of the times. And it ain't like you're waiting on that. Nobody's cold or bitter. But a lot of you all know it's coming when people start doing righteous people wrong. What goes around comes around. And what a person reaps, that's exactly what they're going to sow. You got to understand, you're not tripping. That feeling in your gut that y'all been getting around certain individuals, you're not tripping. The things that they'll say to you, some of you all have to spend time to think about what was said to you. And then with some people, they'll tell you everything you need to know, that they're really not in your corner. All you got to do is listen and use your discernment. Because a lot of these people will tell you exactly who they are, what they think about you, and what your purpose is in their life. But you got to listen. A lot of people do it very subtly, but they will reveal themselves. You're not tripping. They showing you who they are. How many of y'all see this? How many of y'all been in a situation where you had to ask yourself, am I bugging? Am I tweaking? Like, is this person really on demon time like this? Does this person really have it out for me? And a lot of the times you would see it from an overreaction. That's how it normally comes. It can be a slight infraction, a slight disagreement, the slightest bit of confusion, and then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. How many of y'all have seen that? That's a sign you need to get away from that person or people. Because that right there will catch you off guard, and you will even start to question yourself. I'm here to tell you, it's not you. You will ask yourself, man, did I really harm this person that much? Did I really make such a bad mistake? When really that's just how they felt the whole time. They only spoke the language of being genuine and connected and real. They only can speak the language, but they're not real. Because when things get tough, then they will show you exactly who they are by how they deal with situations. And a lot of these people don't have emotional balance or intelligence. So they'll make a temporary decision based on how they feel at the moment. And now it has a permanent issue, caused a permanent problem. So you got to look out for these type of people. But one love to y'all. It's always an honor and a blessing building with y'all. Talk to me down in the comment section if this video helps you in your walk and your journey. Also, like, subscribe, support the work at newbreedglobaltruth.com as well as hebrewcare.com. Peace.